Got trust issues? No worries, that's what I'm here to fix for you. When it comes to learning things off the internet, you need to know if the source is legit. I mean, we all know that you shouldn't believe everything you see online, but I am here to tell you that you should believe me. I'm just a kid at heart who wants to share the wonderful world of FPV with you. I've seen it all in the RC hobby over the past 10 years, and my experience is now going to be your knowledge. I will solve your FPV trust issues in this one short freestyle session, but you need to quickly subscribe. The best therapist in the world can't be free. What FPV resources should you trust? There are plenty of FPV resources. It could be your electrician uncle, your cousin who just got a DJI Mavic and swears they're a drone pilot, or your local hobby store. The truth is, we're gonna stay away from those great entities. Let your cousin have fun with his Mavic. You have some real flying to do. To start off, a lot of hobby stores want your money and will take advantage of beginners' ignorance to do so. When I was a kid, my parents didn't know anything about the hobby, so the owner of my hobby store was able to exploit me. I feel like this problem stems from also getting into the hobby and not accepting the responsibility to fix your own things, or perhaps being too young or immature. Hobby stores give men fish. The resources I'm going to tell you about teach a man how to fish. Yes, there are many controversial figures online, but in my wholesome opinion, you can trust Joshua Bardwell, the FPV know-it-all. He is probably the best resource on YouTube. Sometimes I do think he can overcomplicate things, and you'll know when those moments are. You'll develop your own more simple approaches. mrSteele. While this man may sometimes be stubborn, I don't think I've ever seen a better pilot. Truly, he's an FPV god. I wish to join his divine circle, to be honest. Hopefully soon. His opinions are extremely valid, and they have to be, based off his drone experience and tried and tested ethics brand, which offers quality FPV equipment. I do think that his motors can be overpriced compared to other options, so definitely do your research there. Also, don't let his favoring of analog video cause you to overthink. If you are deciding between Fat Shark HDOs and a digital system, go digital. The latency won't affect you, I promise, and when you're in the top 0.1% of pilots, you can decide if you need different equipment and go from there. Next, Riot makes very entertaining content, and I do like the personas they have, but they do have business ties with Fat Shark, and sometimes it feels like shady things are going on. The community does talk about this. I think they do many great things for the hobby ultimately, and their YouTube channel is highly entertaining. They deserve your sub, in my opinion. Then, I recommend Matt Pochwat. I may not be pronouncing his name right, but it is what it is. For any pure beginners, he is great, because not so long ago, he was a beginner himself. The way he tracked his journey and offers it publicly on YouTube in a really great storytelling format makes for great entertaining beginner educational FPV content. His video skills are just top notch. So yeah, there are a lot more and there will be a part 2, so subscribe so you don't miss that.